Ridgmont here, and welcome to another episode of Julia Ridgmont Unscripted, the show where I give my readers the inside scoop about my projects and show them the not-so-glamorous life of a writer. And today we are in September, which makes me very happy. We are closing out on summer and moving into fall, and you know what that means, right? We get to read all of those wonderful books about Halloween and fall and pumpkins and then move on into Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it's an exciting time of year, and I love to read those kinds of stories just as much as the next reader. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be writing any of those stories, at least not as a historical Western romance writer. I do have a few contemporaries that I'll be working on in the next few months, but for right now, my schedule for historical Western romance is finished for 2020. So yay, that's another thing to celebrate. And that doesn't mean though that I want you to stop watching these videos. I will still keep putting out videos and a giveaway every month, so keep on watching for those. I will also be sharing excerpts from books in the past that I didn't get to share with you yet, so I still have some things that I want to do with these videos for the rest of 2020. But the first book that will happen for Julia Ridgmont in 2021 will be book 4 in the Brides of Hope Hollow series that is called On the Wings of Hope. And that story is about Ariana Stover, the school teacher, whom I introduced at the very end of Her Only Hope. Did you get a chance to read that sort of epilogue? It was a fun one, and I think she's going to be a fun character. She's kind of like me, where she's quiet, and people kind of have a tendency to overlook her or maybe even underestimate her. But when you get her riled, boy, she can make a ruckus. And so in this story, she'll be paired up with Sheriff Tollison, who, as you know if you read Her Only Hope, he's quite the character himself, and he thinks he knows so much. We will see just how much he knows in the next book. So that's the first book of 2021 for me as Julia Ridgmont. Another thing that you get to, or that I would like to invite you to do is join our reader group for the Matchmakers Mix-Up series. That's a mouthful, but it's a fun series. It's about a matchmaker who is in her older years, and she has a box of cards with the names of people that she has matched up. And they're all ready to go. She's ready to send out the information on the other person. And then her cat, lovely Cleo, gets into the box and mixes them all up. And when she sees that, she goes into a little bit of a fit, and she has to go right to bed, and her granddaughter, poor granddaughter, has to try to match up those pairs again, only she doesn't get them quite right, and there are a lot of mismatches in that matched box. So that's a multi-author series, and the first one is going to be done by Barb Goss, and it comes out this month, September 15th. Look for it. It's called Connor's Contrary Bride, and it's a fun one. Barb has shared some snippets with us in the reader group, and which I would like to invite you to join now. So there's a reader group on Facebook, and I really would like to invite you to join it. That's where you're going to find all of the behind the scenes information and maybe some contests and giveaways along the way too. So come and see all of our lovely covers that we have there. I will be sharing my cover soon, which if you've subscribed to my newsletter, you may have seen it already, but I will be sharing it to the group officially soon. So I'm going to put the link for that group down in the comments below. And also in the comments, I would like to have you, if you'd like to try for a $5 gift card for this time around, I'd like to also have you comment, what did you think of Ariana when you read about her in Her Only Hope? I hope that you got a chance to read that story, or if you didn't get a chance to, let me know what you think about the old-time school teachers in the West in general. Like, what was your, I don't know, what is your impression of them? They were spinsters. They had to be unmarried. If they were being courted by a man, they soon lost their position. So it was a lucrative position to a point, but it was also riddled with all kinds of limitations on women that at least we women today, would think of as limitations. So if you haven't had a chance to read that book, I sure hope you will give it a try. And if you did, let me know what you thought of Ariana and of the scenes between her and the sheriff, and what you look for to happen in her in On the Wings of Hope when it comes out in February. So give me a comment below, and I will hold a giveaway for a $5 gift card and close that on Monday. And I just want to also invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks, and take care.